here at LARRS, and I know I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Bearded dragons are one of my favorite animals to work with at the rescue. But have you ever been to the pet store and you get a bearded dragon and you're so excited and you just want to bring that little one home and make it into your baby, and it hits that 8 to 9 inch mark and it starts being aggressive? Well, I'm going to answer some of you guys' questions about that and show you a couple of tricks that I know about how to tame your dragon. If you guys are looking for more information, definitely stay tuned and remember to hit our subscribe button. Alright guys, I am heading into the rescue. It is evening, so the birds are gonna be loud, but we're just gonna roll with it. I am here with our very sassy boy, Bernie, and he is a juvenile bearded dragon. Right now, he is approximately 10 inches in length. So I want to show you guys a couple of tricks about an aggressive bearded dragon, because Bernie, even though he's not showing it right now, is an aggressive bearded dragon. So the reason he's not showing it is because he's not intimidated by the camera at all, and he's not really intimidated by me looking at him, although you can probably see his beard starting to flare up, and he is giving me a little bit of stink eye. Are you telling everybody that it's loud in here? Okay, be quiet, noisy birds, right? So go ahead and put your beard away. Yeah, we don't need any of that static. You put that tongue right back. Yeah, just like that. And you're fine. So what I'm doing right now is I am talking to Bernie and trying also not to make any really sudden movements, because you guys can tell that when I am making movements, it's making him uneasy. What do you think, kiddo? Alright, so I'm going to take my hand and I am going to move it toward Bernie very slowly. Now, I was able to do this previously with Bernie, and so I'm hoping that I'm still going to be able to do this right now. He's gotten to know me a little bit better. It's okay, Bernie. It's okay. So if you notice that they are doing what Bernie is doing right now, and he's kind of trying to tilt his head where that third eye is. He's flaring out his beard a little bit. He's opening his mouth just a little bit, then back off. Because what we're wanting to do right now is establish trust. So when I'm talking with my hands, I am clearly making him very, very nervous. So again, I'm just going to back off a little bit. We're going to back off. It's okay, Bernie. It's okay. So now I'm going to try to make another attempt. So one of the cool things about bearded dragons is that their eyes move somewhat independently from each other. And as I moved my hand forward, he looked at my hand, so I just stopped in my tracks. And right now, I'm just kind of reading his body language. And so he's giving me a couple of be careful, are you sure you want to do this kind of signs. And what I am working on is desensitizing with him. Just as I said before, we don't want him to perceive us as a threat. So this is just one of the many ways that you can work on taming your dragon if you've got a sassy dragon like Mr. Bernie here. So he's kind of settled down. He's closed his mouth. So I am going to just try to really slowly try to extend my fingers forward. And it's working. We're getting somewhere. So I've got my fingers all the way extended forward. I have not yet moved my hand or my arm in his direction. All I've done is extend my fingers. Hi, buddy. Hi. So now I'm just gonna go really slowly. And, you know, I'm only taking this about a 1/4 inch at a time. Now he's seeing himself on the camera. So this is going to make our lives really very interesting right now. Hey, Barney. Okay. Little bit too close, but we're getting closer, which is totally awesome. Now, you see what he's doing with his body right now? He is actually lowering down the front of him. He's flaring out his beard. He is looking directly in my direction. And his stance in the back legs, now he's got his back legs way up. And so basically this is lunging position for a bearded dragon. Sometimes a really good way to get them used to hands also is using a piece of food. You can also do this too because see, bearded dragons operate on movement. And so I'm actually going to stick my arm in here while I'm dangling this piece of food. See if I can distract him with a little piece of food here. Do you want to eat that? Well, see, I don't want to get bit. Now I got scared and I probably shouldn't have done that. So I'm kind of distracting him with the greens here. And I am grabbing this green off of his back. Now, so we're going to try to touch him. So we got pretty far just kind of going in there, kind of no holds barred. But he ultimately ended up kind of jumping away from me and he got a little bit too excited. So now I want to show you guys a different trick that I use to tame dragons as well as iguanas. He is glaring at me right now. So I'm gonna get something and I'm gonna show you guys a different trick real quick. I have right now something that is going to be your best friend. A towel. And it is of course green because reptiles. Oh, it's a big green towel. Oh, we got a blue flower on it. I get it. It's not masculine enough. We're gonna have to deal. He is not happy with me, but I got him. So what I'm doing so that you guys can see, I only have his arms back. I am allowing plenty of area for him to be able to breathe. I just have those arms pinned backwards so that he's not going to be able to push out of the towel. So ordinarily, I would just have this wrapped around his tiny little body here. And I do something that I like to call a beardy burrito or an iguana burrito or however you want to look at it. I started wrapping dragons in a little towel and I started doing the same thing with iguanas and I've had a lot of success. So again, time, patience, love. But what I'm going to do then, I'm just going to bring him up really close to me. And I'm going to start touching him on his head. Now, you guys are going to want to pay attention to what he is doing with his mouth right now. And what he's doing with his beard. Clearly, he is not happy with me, but he's not in any danger. And he doesn't have a black beard because of anything being wrong. He just has a black beard because he's ticked off at me. Nevertheless, this is helping to be able to get him used to being touched. and not feeling threatened. So obviously nothing is perfect when you're going to work on taming your dragon, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of love, and you can actually get pretty far. Part of that is just association and making sure that when you're putting your hand near your bearded dragon, that your bearded dragon is not considering you to be a threat. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out to us via our Facebook page or via email, and I hope you guys have a really great day.